and welcome to Soul Reaper Paranormal Live. This morning I'm actually going to give you a little tour of St Thomas's Church in Barnsley. Now this is a place I drive past every single day. I've never actually been in here because it's so close to the road. I always think it's going to be too noisy. However, it does run a little bit deeper than what I expected. Now I have actually found a gravestone miles away from everything else. I'll just flick camera around so you can see. There, look. Now if you look, this is just all overgrown, but this is literally at the back of people's houses. So it's possible that there's even more graves that's just been lost, you know, throughout time underneath this ivy. If you are commenting, guys, I will check every couple of minutes. It's just I'm trying to do a little walk around because what I want to do then is practice some photography. That's the reason why I've come here, to practice some of my photography skills. That I will be coming back on with a spirit box later on, so just bear with me. But I'm just going to have a little walk now. I just want to show you the view from here. Look, absolutely stunning. There's a grave here, look, that's just been reclaimed by nature. That's from 1865, so we're talking really old graves here. Affectionate remembrance of Elizabeth, the beloved daughter of William and Elizabeth Goodall. Now look, there's another grave here under a tree. It's falling, it's gone. How are we all doing, guys? Are we all good? Oops, I nearly walked on that. I was just showing the other guys on Facebook that I've actually come across a little baby's grave. Really sad. Some more here, look, from 1800s, just totally reclaiming by nature. So let's have a look at this grave here, look. Oh, another one there, look. So there's George Columbine. And the thing is, guys, all these people in this graveyard are all local to Worsbrough. I mean, generations down the line, I actually know people with these surnames. It's always been a tight-knit community as Worsbrough. This was all part of the military fort as well. Kingwell Woods is literally right over there. Here's the baby's grave, look at this. Just looks lost on its own, doesn't it? This poor little thing. Let me try and clean it up a bit. Check if you can see it. Look at that, bless. Just initials, no more, no less. Can't believe it, can you? Just over time, you get literally 100 years and then you just forgot about it, aren't you? Terrible. But yeah, we're going to continue to walk. More here, look. This is what's going to happen over time though, innit? You know, when you've got no family that were alive at the same time as you to come and visit you. Generations later, you're just forgotten. I mean, look at that. That's actually just sat there, look. Part of the grave. And that's chuffing heavy. And tipped over. There's another one there, look. But I know you're all writing comments, guys. So let's keep going. Nah, there is more graves over there in that field, and I only spotted them earlier. So let's keep going over here. Look at all these. So like I said, guys, the only reason I've come here today is just to practice a spot of photography. I mean, look at that. What's this? James and Elizabeth Nixon, 1800s, all lot on them. There's someone in here age 4-year-old. 4-year-old. Ardo as well. I like looking at tombstones. Look at this here. Look at that detail. The detail on that. This guy here actually died at Oaks Colliery, look, it says there. Oh no, Swaith Main Colliery. But a lot of people in the 1800s did die in collieries. I mean, there's a grave up there, look, just stuck. But if I do a spirit box, guys, it's going to be at back at church here, out at Wayfront Main Road. I mean, look how high it goes up. So I'm walking down here. There's one here, look, even just buried. Another Albert. I mean, there's a lot of people, like I was saying, you know, that I know they're distant relatives. Look at this one here. It's actually smashed to pieces on the floor. Look, it's fell. Looks like it's fell away from the grave itself. That is sad. But I'm going to keep walking. Have a look. Oh. Oh. So as you can see, that's what I mean by how close to the road it is. Crazy. And there is a monument for Oates Colliery as well, I've seen. But I'll keep walking. Look at that. People think I'm mad fucking walking around a graveyard, don't they? With my phone. Like, what's he doing there? Look at them old doors, man. Proper old doors. Ah, what's this in here? What's these? Again, it's just more graves, look. Another little one there. Just under there. So what's down back of here? You'll watch in a minute, there'll be a priest comes out. What are you doing? I'm like, nothing, Father. I'm just come here for spiritual reasons. I'll have to say something like that, won't I? Yeah, and people think we're crackers and we're insane, don't they, when we're into paranormal. This looks like an interesting grave here. Oh, what's that? It's tiny. Is that Ender? That wasn't what I want about anyway, but this one. Look at this, on stone, look. How cool's that? Beauty. I mean, look at them all. Proper crisp morning as well. So I'm making my way up here. Ah. And like I said, they're just everywhere. Now, these new build houses you can see just here. I don't know if you can remember, but there was a story that come out of this area. I don't know if it was a couple of years ago now, when a 7-year-old child fell down an old hole that the workmen were digging for the pipes. He actually suffocated to death inside that pipe, the poor bugger. The workmen found him the first thing in the morning. If someone would have come back and checked, they would have saved his life. But he suffocated because his jumper pulled over his head. Well, big news, it's absolutely horrible. And it happened just over there. So, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to head back over to the back of the church. And what I'll do then is I'll set up a spirit box, and then I'll come back onto this post. Okay, so just give me 5 minutes, guys. I'll be back. Unless anybody's got out, they want to ask me while I'm walking around. Oh, so I did just buy me a centre flat cap today. It's old Yorkshire. But chuffing freezing, man. So I hope everybody's well and we're all good. But yeah, it's at 8 it's at 8 at Brett. £5 off Barnsley Market. I can't beat it. So I'm just going to make my way back to where I was, because I was kind of hidden with trees and stuff, and it keeps people out of the way, doesn't it? Last thing I want to see is some weirdo in a graveyard popping speaker out. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna, where can I go? Where can I go? I'll go up here. Now I'm proper out at weight here. So I can even sit down, I suppose. Sit down with my radio and see what we capture, what they think. Chuffing what? It's Scottish. We always say chuffing here. So I'm just going to read some messages, some shout outs. So, how are we all doing then? Hey up Mark, I didn't know you were on, pal. Hi Jackie. Hi Fallen Angel. Tara. Caroline. Mandy. Quite a few on your own, isn't there? If you could all do me a favour and just share this as well to get some more people on. Because I'm going to set up in a minute. So I'm going to end this video now. I'll literally be back in 5 minutes time. So just share this out once it goes live. And I'll see you in a few minutes and see what we can get.